Ready for the mosh pit, Shaka Bra.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to StrangeCast Play One Bit with Life is Strange fan podcast. This is episode 116, Side B. I am one of your hosts, Adnan Riaz. I'm one of your hosts, Adnan Riaz. My co-host, Adam Evalt. Is it? Adam, you here?
I am here. In Side A, I share with you the Blockbuster one, but there was another little thing I picked up at the same game store, and I want to bask in the glory of like the good days, dude. The good days of.
Did you see Dan Houser did an interview on that?
I saw, dude. I was sad. I was sad. Like, I get it. I understand. But dude,
that game is wild, by the way. Have you played it recently?
The last time I played it was, man, I was still living back in Philly, dude. So probably like 2015. It's been probably 10 years since I played this game, dude.
Oh, I would play it if I was you. I played it like 2 years ago.
I'm gonna say it holds up, but this game would not sell in this climate, dude.
No, of course it wouldn't. That's what I was saying. I was playing it in on like the PS4 port that they brought out, and I was playing it, and I was like,
yeah.
Oh. Wow. I was like, what is going on? I was like, what's going on? I was like, this is never gonna fly nowadays. It's like, it's crazy. Like,
so when he said like Bully 2 is not gonna, didn't he say like bandwidth issues?
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, dude, it would not sell in this climate. Absolutely would not sell. But the good old days. So yeah, the two pickups I got, a Blockbuster, Splinter Cell, and Bully, of course.
Great cover.
I know, dude. Oh, great stuff. So yeah, living out the good days of gaming.
The golden days, the great days. And obviously we continue the great days of Life is Strange on here for you guys because we've got a lot to talk about. So before we start, if you are new here, please do consider dropping a subscribe on the channel, turn notifications, like the video, share with your friends. We're at 2,100 subscribers, so if you can help us get to 2,200 subscribers, that would be greatly appreciated. And StrangeCast is available on all podcast services, so please do go and follow us on there, go and rate us. We have over 330 followers on Spotify, with 50 ratings, so if you can go and rate us and go and boost our visibility, that would be amazing and deeply appreciated as well. And you can follow us as well, so you get instant access to the episodes as soon as they become available. So, we're on Side B, bear with me. If you're just wondering as well, I've had one iced white mocha early this day. I've been working for about 3/4 of the day working, and I jumped straight.
What did you drink?
An iced white mocha.
Maca. It's a mocha here in America.
Jeez, I might just end the call here and just be like, we're done with this podcast. Yeah, so I had a iced coffee, and like basically, yeah, my schedule's just. One day I'll talk to you about my schedule. We'll do it for the Patreon episode maybe, because like it is just. I don't really know how it even works sometimes. But anyway, yeah, just bear with me because I'm a little bit slow at the moment, as I kind of alluded to in the last episode, and not that kind of slow, Adam, before you start as well. So, should we kick things off into our first piece of news?
Yes, absolutely.
Yes, I think it's a good one as well.
Before
it's an interesting
bully you.
Yes, you that will be Bully 2 then on the podcast being done in real time, which isn't always a good sign. So I'm going to go into our screen share. As you can see here, guys, this was released by Titan on the subreddit, Life is Strange subreddit. So they posted it there. This is the Life is Strange Dust Deluxe Edition, which is coming out. We'll come on to release date in a moment. As you can see here, they posted this video. Does it go on full screen on the video for people? Because it actually, yeah, there you go. Look at that. Yeah. We don't have to worry about the audio either because there's nothing there. Hey. So as you can see, we have been covering this. This is the Life is Strange Dust Deluxe Edition. This is the first volume of Emma's 6-volume series. It has the individual issues in it. It's meant to include behind-the-scenes content, so behind-the-scenes developments, extra little bitties, and then also it was going to include a prose story, which I don't know if it's even going to happen right now. You know, we'll find out. But that was in there in the description. That's now disappeared. But as you can see there, all the little bits that are being shown in the book, I'll replay it for people as well. But this is coming out apparently in the next month, actually, sorry. That's cool. That's not in the original one that I've got. That first page. Adam, this one.
Yes.
There, that one. That's cool.
Yes.
That's
very cool.
That is not in the original version, which I think is very cool. I have actually watched this video a couple of times and seen how many pages she's flicking through and like what she's flicking through. If it is a her, I think it's a her, so I'm gonna assume that. And again,
Yeah,
some of
it's
the
not
back
Emma
pages.
Vicelli doing this.
No, it's not Emma Vicelli.
No.
As you can see, there is Emma Vicelli and Claudia Leonardi in the Forbidden Planet when they were doing the signing. There's behind the scenes scripts as well, pages from
Nice.
the thingy, which is really cool. Obviously, Claudia's drawings out of that, which are very cool. It looks nice. It's a little bit more. I think it's like 18, 19 pounds or something I'm paying for it in the UK, give or take. But it does look very cool, though. I'm obviously love Emma's works as well.
Yeah. I'm trying to look it up. Of like where I can buy it in the US. You said 18 to 19 pounds.
Yeah, that's how much I found it for. I got it for Forbidden Planet at the moment. That's where I pre-ordered it.
Okay. Dust Deluxe Edition.
Oh, he's going for it. He's looking.
I'm looking. I'm just gonna look on Amazon real quick. Dust Deluxe Edition.
Do you know if you look at the back as well, Adam, they don't actually mention the pro story anymore either.
Oh, that's weird. Yeah. Oh, if you actually look into right there, so $24.99 US. And then yeah, look at that. 24. So it's $25 here in the US.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can.
Well, that's not bad.
Yeah, it's not too bad actually. And actually, for people who are wondering as well, because they're wondering if they're going to get more of these, if you go here, look at the top, where's the one, which tells you.
I don't see anything. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Yes.
Yeah. As you can see there,
Look
there's a
at that.
one at the top, which will obviously imply they will probably do the other volumes as well. So you're likely to get all 6 volumes done in this kind of way, shape, or form. So, yeah, very cool though. I like it. I'm very keen on. Yeah, obviously I love Emma's work. I think she did great for the work that she did in the comics, and she's a fantastic human being as well. So you can't complain.
And of course, we're going to do a book club. Of
course, we love book clubs. Of course,
yeah, yeah. StrangeCast book club.
StrangeCast book club. Dear God, that'll be chaotic. So yeah, that's our first thing. So Adam, should we go into our next piece? Because the next piece is very interesting.
Yes, let's do it.
So I'll pull up on Twitter first, just to scroll up to it. So as you can see here, I posted this. So this is Titan and Square Enix posted a reader's guide for Life is Strange franchise. So they're connecting all the different content produced for the series, and like it's like a roadmap, so you can follow it for like the series. And it's obviously more related to the Dust Deluxe Edition, sorry, that they're doing for Life is Strange. So I'll pull up on here for people on Instagram so you can see it. So this is where they posted it. And as you can see there, they connect dots in terms of like how the game goes. So they're saying Life is Strange Before the Storm remastered, Life is Strange game. Yeah, I love how they're using the remaster graphics. Sorry, it just caught me there.
Yeah.
So their timeline is Life is Strange Before the Storm, Life is Strange, then Volume 1 Dust, Volume 2 Strings, Volume 3 Waves, Volume 4 Partners in Time. Then I'll zoom back out as well. And let's move us on to the next page. Thank you very much. As you can see that, Volume 5 Coming Home, then Volume 6 Settling Dust, then it's Life is Strange Steph's Story from Titan Box.
Yeah.
Then it's Life is Strange True Colors.
Oh, yay.
Then it's Adam's favorite book, Life is Strange Heat Based. Then it's Life is Strange. And then it's Life is Strange Forget Me Not from Zoe Furigard. And then it is Life is Strange Double Exposure at the end. And as you can see here on this graphic, it says there as well, Reader's Guide, spanning multiple timelines and alternate realities. The Life is Strange universe expands for far beyond the original game. Start at Volume 1 to see where Max and Chloe went in the timeline after Arcadia Bay was destroyed. Or for fans of Alex Chen, Forget Me Not follows an alternative Alex and Steph. An alternative Alex and Steph after leaving Haven Springs. So, Adam.
Yes, that's me. I'm not rereading that Heat Waves. I'm not doing it. I'll quit the show before I do that.
Adam, what is missing from there?
Oh yeah, look at that. The missing child.
The two missing children. Because Captain Spirit's not on there either.
Yeah.
So
look at that.
my like, let me just play up this as well because what else we're doing it because I can be memey as it is. And this is also quite funny as well. So get out some screen share. Come on, guys. Yeah, there we go. Here you go. So you can see me, and I posted this as well. Captain Spirit and Life is Strange 2 looking at this, like, and then it gets even better as well because
yes.
dun, 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 dun. Michelle Coe responded to that photo.
That's great.
And
For
I
real
responded,
though, like what the heck?
yeah,
Oh, God, what fun!
I'm gonna
What?
leave that on the screen for people just so we can all feel Michelle's pain whilst we talk about it. Adam, I
Yes.
even out of like the jesting kind of like, the jokes and stuff and the vibe what we do here, I don't understand how Life is Strange 2 isn't on that timeline. Because, like, for example, because you haven't read the comics, like the Vercelli ones, Brody's in
No,
it.
not well. I read the first. I read the first volume, and then I
Yeah.
stopped. Yeah.
So, like,
Mm.
for example, if you carry on after that, Brody turns up in it. And Brody's like
Yeah.
obviously Life is Strange 2 connected. The idea Emma wanted to have like Max, Sean and
Yeah.
Daniel in there. Like she obviously said that things changed, done the interview as well with her on the channel so you can see her. But he's in there. So it's like, hang on a minute, like he needs to be in there. And then on top of that as well, for example, you can't disregard Life is Strange 2 because it sets a canon depending on certain choices that you make in the game. Because Dave Madsen's arc's in there, then the same with Max and Chloe as well. And I'm like, what? Like, why don't you just split it off into something else? I just don't get why it's not in there. I know it's not just Emma Vercelli specific related, but
Right.
it still connects within the universe. It connects a lot in the universe now, which
Yeah, and once again, this kind of proves that like Titan and Square Enix, I don't think they've even played Life is Strange 2. I don't think they know what the story is in Life is Strange 2 at this point. They just kind of like say like, "Oh, it's in our wheelhouse. We can resell it, can't we? So that we can make money off of it." It's just oh my god, dude, it's so dumb. It's dumb. Like it's just I understand why you wouldn't like include Captain Spirit. I can understand that, right? But like you said, Brody comes back in the comics.
yeah,
So why not like we're just gonna go through that and without even mentioning? I don't know, dude.
it's just weird because it's like even with like the Zoe Thorogood comic, that's an alternative Steph and Alex story. So it's not actually like a definitive canon thing. Then you're leading it into double exposure. I'm like, hang on a minute here. These are lines that should not be being connected within this universe. Because it's like this is so much like stretching here. Like, oh my god.
Yeah, and the way you described volume 6 can just go directly you just go directly past everything else. Volume 6 can go right into double exposure
Yeah,
from what you told me about the comics. So that's fun.
yeah. It's just I just don't know. In itself as well, actually, funny enough, let me pull it back up on screen here as well. It's weird because if you go onto this photo as well, like you can see like how weirdly the series has regressed in certain ways. I think, for example, I haven't read that. I still need to read Forget Me Not. It's still sat on my shelf. I just don't have time to do it. That that in the actual timeline that they're creating is the last thing I really enjoyed. But in release
Yeah.
order, that is the last thing I enjoyed in this series. In release
Yes,
order.
100%.
Steph's story for
Yes.
people who are like listening on audio. So Steph's story by release order is the last thing I've thoroughly enjoyed in this series. And then before that, if you're talking about the timeline that they've created on the video graphic or the graphic,
Yeah.
sorry, it is True Colors. But like since then, I haven't read Forget Me Not. I haven't seen people talking about it in tons of ways, so it doesn't strike me as like it's kind of like phenomenal piece of like Emma Vicelli style like story or something. So um that's not even against Zoe Farragut. I think it's just a very hard ask for what they're trying to do with that comic as well, and just from some of the ideas that I've seen early doors when they were talking about it. But I just find that a very weird kind of like summary of the franchise as well, and the graphics as well. Like that double exposure artwork is just
Yeah.
ah, that is
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
weird. It's such a weird one. And do you know what as well, Adam? As well, I find it always weird because like when I see that graphic, as well, the double exposure one. I remember when Michelle tweeted about it. Do you remember after we the reveal happened for double exposure, and Michelle was like, I didn't
Yeah, I
recognize
didn't
her.
recognize her.
And
Yeah,
I just remember when Michelle, when Emma was doing it, because obviously that Max is a lot older than the other Max that she's drawing. But she said, like,
sure.
Max had to have like stylistic certain traits that you could see that is Max because it's a comic book cover. She has to look like Max.
Yeah.
So it's like people are going to see it in the shop, like, oh, there's Life is Strange. It's it's Max. It's like that graphic is just such a weird.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's just so much.
I'm replaying it. I'm replaying it right now for our review, and like,
Oh, of
there's
course.
just scenes where I'm like, this doesn't feel like Max Caulfield to me. Like, it doesn't feel right, you know?
Don't set me off. Do not.
Yeah.
Like even that logo as well. I hate that. Look at how they changed that logo so much. It's just, oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Look what they did to my child.
It truly is. It's that Vito Corleone moment. It's like Jesus Christ. They really just like cause all kinds of things. I'm just not sure why Life is Strange 2 has been left out of that roadmap. It's just so weird. It's like it fits within the universe. It fits within that comic. Like in itself as well. If you play double exposure and you see Max and Chloe's photo, where do you think that comes from? The origins of that photo, even if they did do it pretty dirty as well, like, as you will. Oh god. We were talking off podcast and Adam's like, when you play double exposure, you're gonna feel very different. I'm like, please don't. It's like I'm not even like bracing myself for that this moment. I've been thoroughly. I don't care what other people like. If you enjoy this game, then you enjoy it. But like, I feel fully vindicated with my opinion. Double exposure, and it's going to keep aging like fine wine as well because that game,
Yeah.
even outside of the development hell that people don't even know about that game, oh my god, that game just boils my blood in so many ways, and it's just from story, systematic elements, and I'm
Well, like
honestly,
I said, I'm switching between that and Ghost of Yote, and I'm just like, dude,
oh man,
like,
I feel
I can
so.
switch between Ghost of Yote and the original Life is Strange for sure.
Mm,
Like, absolutely. But
yeah.
like, oh my god, dude, it's just
I feel
bananas, man.
so bad as well because there was some good parts with like other people working on it, like so many talent developers who worked on it. It's just been absolutely corporified and just like the state it's in. Like we're lucky we even saw it the way they came out. And you
Yeah.
can just see the amount of like rewrites and everything else that's happened in that game. Oh dear God. One day, there might be a book about it. It'll be fascinating as well. It'll probably blow your mind as well how just the development just keeps constantly changing.
Yes.
But yeah, we'll come on to that in a future episode. Well, the actual review, I mean, as well. So
Yeah.
yes, that graphic very weird, very strange. So
Yeah.
as you will. But Adam, should we go into our next piece of news?
Yeah, let's do it.
So I'm gonna pull it back on screen share for lovely listeners and the lovely video people. So we're going back to Twitter, as you can see here. Got that graphic. We're going to take that off now. Poor Life is Strange 2. We are zoomed
Oh.
far in there. Come back off that. Oh, what has happened here? Never mind. There you go. So then Michelle's response. And as you can see, Adam, just an update. The actual digital. Why do I keep saying digital? The Dust Deluxe Edition has been delayed as well. That is now confirmed as well. So that I got that via. Well, I got that via Forbidden Planet as well. They kept changing the release date, and then it's definitely tacked on now. So it is now coming out in November. So it's come out on November 20th, 2025. It was meant to come out in October, so it has been pushed back, which is a shame. Wonder why they pushed it back. That's interesting.
So I can't really say this is definitively why, but that Terminator 2D game. Do you remember that one?
Yes.
That's supposed to come out. They actually said that they had to delay it due to tariffs, right? Due to the tariffs being that like some shipment has been delayed on some products for their deluxe edition. So the deluxe edition has some physical goods to it.
Yeah.
And due to the tariffs, there is some shipments. There's just some shipment issues going on.
Yeah.
So because of that, and they don't want to release the digital edition before the deluxe edition comes out, therefore they had to delay the entire game just for the deluxe edition to come out. I don't know if this is due to tariffs, because of like the materials made to make this book, and it has to be shipped out to all regions, so they have to delay it for the US
Yeah.
and you guys. I don't know that, but I don't know. I don't know.
Oh my god! Why is everything under attack? Oh my god! It's like I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm like, oh
it's
my god Almighty! Uh,
yeah. How do you? Yeah, how's it like in England? Is it nice? Is it bright and sunny?
well, no, I didn't. After when I told you about what recently happened to at a Jewish synagogue in the UK, I was like, no, it's
Yeah,
not. It's not being the best in the UK. I think it's quite horrible and grim everywhere, which is kind of like the horrible part where you're like trapped in like every part of the world. I'm like,
every
great.
single country, dude. It's just it's not a good time
No,
to be around. But hey, we got Bully.
we
We
got
got Bully.
Bully. We got EA being bought out by Saudi Arabia and an
Ah,
investment fund.
yes. What
Nice
a
little
what
sports
a
washing.
fun, yeah, what a fun little investment that will be.
By the
That's
way,
not going to, yeah.
have you seen the deal with that as well? Because I think
I
Jason
mean,
Schreier's made the biggest point with that, and I think people have
okay,
completely
so I I meant to get to Jason Schreier's interview about that, and I didn't. So, like, what was that about?
basically he's saying that like the deal that has been done for this, they've put money that's collateral on it. So it's like you're basically taking a massive investment out on it and you're using it as collateral. So what to expect with EA? You're probably going to get loads of layoffs, i.e.
Oh,
Microsoft
of
style.
course,
They'll
100%.
probably
Yeah.
ramp up microtransactions. They'll probably do all kinds of little incentives to basically make back the money. But they put is it $20 billion off the top? He put it on Blue Sky something. He put like the fact that they
$20
basically
billion
put yeah. So they've used that
of
as like collateral.
assets.
Yeah, so they've used that as collateral to put this investment on. And I say that because, for example, the club that I support, Manchester United, when the
Mhm.
Glazer ownership, the American owners who own Tampa Bay, Florida, I think it is, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, what are they called? What are they called?
Oh, yes, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Yes.
Yeah. So when the Glazers took over Manchester United, which is a football club in England, for people who don't know, soccer club, a Premier League club, they famously took over it in 2005, I think it's off the top of my head, and they leveraged debt onto Manchester United. Manchester United is in billions of pounds worth of debt. It has never been
Wow.
able to clear it. And they basically took it from loans and they leveraged it onto the club. So Manchester United was a debt-free club almost. Prior to the Glazer ownership, they put debt on this. The Glazers have taken
Mm.
dividends from it. They've stopped taking dividends from it now because the co-owner Jim Ratcliffe, who's come in, Ineos's chief, has stopped dividends because he's trying to clear the debt. But they just loaded debt on it, so they put like collateral on it. This is the same thing that's happened with EA. So that whilst
Mm.
obviously the bigger issue is sports washing, among many other things with Saudi Arabia's horrendous regime as well, as we should call it as well, they've done this deal in the way that this is how it's done. So this is how we're going to fund the acquisition. Remember, it is the biggest video game acquisition. Like is it the 50? Is it
Yes.
50 billion? Did it say it was?
55 billion. Mhm.
How isn't Activision 69
Private.
billion?
It's
Private,
the highest private,
right?
not like publicly traded.
Right. So there you go. So it's basically a 69 billion acquisition from Microsoft. Was it 67, 69, 69, 69?
It was 69. It was
Oh, yeah.
100% 69.
um,
69 billion.
£69 billion acquisition from Microsoft with Activision. And then you, for example, have this one, which is like the biggest private. Where do you think that money's going to come from? Like Saudi Arabia has tons of money. Obviously, the oil reserves. You've seen WrestleMania, you've seen WWE, you've seen all the events that they're taking over with like sports washing. That's how they funded the EA deal. They basically put collateral up. They put assets up and be like, oh, this is how we're going to leverage it. I'm not an economic expert. I'm just saying that it's very relatable to the situation that happened to Manchester United. And Manchester United's fans have always spent 2 decades protesting the Glazer ownership because of how detrimental it's been to the club. So
Mhm.
basically,
Thanks
that
again for giving us
situation-
back Rooney. We
Yeah.
appreciate that.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So we're all screwed essentially. So yeah, that's this piece of news, as you can see here from
What a fun time to be alive. What a nice time to be alive as a human being in living on this blue rock.
It's-
What a great time.
it is really. I think that yeah, it's very hard. I think it's very hard. I think it's not an easy world anymore. I don't think it's ever been an easy world, but I think it's like truly the doors have all been shut in a lot of places, and it's
Yeah.
not a nice feeling that, which is yeah, it's a grim perspective to put people on people. But we're here to make people feel good about yourselves, sort of. Should we go into our next
unless
piece
I'm
of
wrong.
news? Yeah,
Yes.
that's me. You're the one who meant bring the upbeat mood for this podcast. So let's go into our next piece of news, actually. So continue on the conversation, Adam, as you can see here. So this was actually alluded to in the first part. The Life is Strange collection is now available.
Yes. Hooray. That's
Hooray.
how they market it. Yeah.
Yeah, this is the post they put out. They put it on social media. It's a video clip. It's Lucy Hale, I think, as well, who's Square Enix's video producer, who's doing the audio of it, and they're promoting it.
Nice. Well, that's nice.
Yeah. Why did you not buy it?
Yeah. You know, the marketing got to me too late. If they just marketed more to me, man, maybe I would have bought it. But I totally forgot about it because of the lack of marketing. Yeah. There it is. Now we do actually have an image inside the offices of Square Enix as they are marketing this game. We do have the image here. I just want to like shout out to Square for marketing the games properly. So good on you, Square. Hard at work.
I just don't get why you put this collection out in a window where it goes to Yote and God knows how many games are there.
Galaxy Collection.
And then, by the way, as well, because I've worked in social media and I've worked in a lot of things as well, I can't see why admin didn't grab their phone and tweet, "Hey, are you excited for the collection? Pick up the collection." Do you know how easy it is to post on social media, and especially for an account that has almost 2 million followers on Twitter? Like, it takes 5 seconds to tweet something. I know they run other like management and brands and stuff. How have you how have you only made 2 posts? I.e., for example, collection is announced and collection is out. Do you want people to buy this? Like, I'm not saying that you basically, I'm not saying you put the entire budget to the marketing or anything else like that, or you get Hannah Telle to do a song and dance number for the thing. Just use the available platforms.
That's the thing, it's like it's their full-time jobs. It's not like me where I just like forget the post because like I'm doing music and also working a job as well in restaurants. And I forgot to put up a Bandcamp Friday. I forgot to annoy you again with Bandcamp Friday. But like that's the other thing. Like I tell people all the time about Bandcamp Friday, of why it's important, why you should be looking forward to it. Here's some people to look out for on Bandcamp. And I'm doing this and working full time. So it's just kind of like, dog, like what are we doing here? It's just the 2 tweets of just saying like, hey, you gonna get the game? Hey, you gonna get the game? It's a little dumb. Yeah.
It's just so weird. It's so weird. You basically have like they just, because I've worked for social media focused companies and stuff, and like the way that these people use algorithms is just, you have to keep things active, proactively engaging it. No wonder your franchise is like slowly fizzled out, because you probably don't talk about it as much to keep people in tune with it as well whilst they're growing up and stuff.
Yes.
I just find it weird because, like, funnily enough as well, when I tweeted about this and I posted this saying that I didn't know it was coming out, because when we spoke about it and you told me, I was like, oh yeah, I need to pick this up because I haven't actually bought it yet. It came a day after because I bought it in pre-order. And when I posted it saying like, I didn't realize this was coming out when you told me, someone actually, there's a couple of quote tweets that people responded saying, oh, this is actually a thing. Oh, I can't believe it's a thing. I'm like,
you're doing the work for them, dude.
I'm like, where's my royalty cut? I'll give Adam some as well for reminding me of this. It's like, come on, man. It's like, I can't just, honestly, I just don't understand it. Oh, by the way, as well, because Adam mentioned it as well. I was saying to him as well, if you look at this cover, there's a very, very interesting detail, which for me,
actually, you have an image that we can screen share here.
Here we go.
Yeah. Let me just do that. No, actually, like this is actually like real.
Oh, it's actually real.
Real.
Oh, there we go. Let's go.
Yes. So
move down to the bottom.
There we go. So if you see on the bottom where we see the 1 player and 40 gigabytes, those black boxes on the bottom on the white part, right below 40 gigabytes. Does anybody see anything interesting there? Square Enix Don't Nod, but it's the old Don't Nod logo.
Just crazy.
It's the old one.
Like, just on that screen as well, like that. I don't understand how that is there. Like, how have you not changed that? Like, and you know what as well? I bet you they haven't changed it because they don't have a space to fit it at the bottom there because it's a different logo.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my
Like,
god.
that's wild to me, dude. So, no, yeah, like I don't know. I don't know what to think about this because like you were telling me that you got the codes that are till 2035.
Yep,
That's
2035 there.
amazing.
Your code
Yeah,
lasts
no,
until
it's
2035.
yeah, it's just a weird launch. And again, like you're launching this on Ghost of Yote. And then you find out that like, oh, Nintendo's dropping the Galaxy collection the same day.
Yeah.
You know? It's already a stacked month in of itself. Like October is already pretty stacked. And then I don't know, man. Like, you only put out the 2 tweets. Like they really are just trying to get like a quick buck from this. But that's the thing. They're getting a quick buck from this, but they're ready to go through the infrastructure of making the disc and putting it in a box and shipping it out. Like there's so much infrastructure just to release a physical edition.
Saying that
Like
actually, that you're mentioning
yeah,
all this, it's really interesting because let me just show you something. It's related to what you're saying as well. So like
Mhm.
this comes in it, which is like a compliance rules for
yeah,
regulations and stuff. So it's EU GPR GPSR compliance, and then on the outside
yes,
it's UK and outside, which is basically they try and ship into every territory. I don't know if I've ever seen this before. Inside it,
yeah.
there's just text everywhere, which you probably won't be able to see fully what it is, but it's
What the
basically
heck?
it's like a product sheet with all the details on it: piracy, VR health warning, precautions, set parental controls, limited warranty in here, Square Enix support center. It's just tons of text on the actual inside of the cover.
Yeah. Have you do you have another game disc that you have lying around? Like a
I've Death
PS5
Stranding
one?
2s.
Yeah. Like let's see that one real quick.
Oh, the
Like is
actual
there a
inside the
text in
case.
yeah, the inside of the case.
Yes, let me quickly just go and grab it. I'm gonna grab it now.
Yeah. Cuz like I'm interested it's like is this like new or like yeah, it's just weird text on the inside.
I don't know if I've seen that before, unless Death Stranding's got a reverse cover. Do you want to see my
Does it?
life as well? No, do you want to see my life as well? I open up. Sorry, the PTSD was getting to me because I opened up my Death Stranding cover. um,
Unorganized.
oh god, it's just thingy. So it does have that the EU
Yes.
compliance thing. Like, well, it's a bit different. Oh no, so this is basically printed on the inside of the cover of the PS5. So that in the Death Stranding
Oh.
cover is this part,
That's so weird.
which is printed
That's
inside
wild.
this, which is
Can I
truly bizarre.
Can I can I grab one of my PS5
Yeah, go
games?
for it.
Just to okay, I gotta go downstairs and grab it real quick. I'll be right back. Okay.
Ooh,
Okay, I'm back. Okay.
hello.
So I have 3 games, 3 random games. Okay.
Ooh.
Okay, so on the Silent Hill 2 remake,
Yeah.
we do have text on the inside there.
Oh, is that what they do now?
So so we do have text on the inside. Now I'm gonna open up Hogwarts Legacy. So we don't have text on the inside of Hogwarts Legacy, but it
Okay.
is interesting to have that. And then the last one, haven't opened this up yet. I do have the Gears of War
Damn.
collector's edition, or not the collector's, the Gears of War that I've paid for like the 4th time at this point. Getting Gears of War.
Cliffy B's
But
opening up his like letters and seeing Adam's royalties. He's like, perfect.
funnily enough, I don't know if Cliff gets royalties from this. I don't
I
know.
hope he does.
I hope he does too. There is text on the inside.
Oh, so is that a thing now? Oh god damn.
Guess
Oh
so.
my god, that's
Yeah,
awful. Oh,
that's so weird. That's interesting. I never thought to like look for that.
I just
That's
noticed it
interesting.
now. But do you want though as well? Like honestly, that wasn't necessarily a dig either. That was me just spotting it because like that's the first game I've bought since
Yeah.
Death Stranding 2. Like, I haven't bought other PS5 games at release for a while, and this is the first one I bought at release. So it's like when I saw it, I was like, hang on a minute, what? It's strange.
Yeah. Weird. That is strange. Yeah, I never thought of like it's just another one of those things that like I guess like less infrastructure, like, oh, we'll just print it on the inside of the sheet
That's
so we
true.
don't have to print another piece of paper. But goes back to my point of just like to go through all of that rigmarole is what I'm
Yeah.
trying to say, to release a physical edition and then put it all onto a disc, but then make digital codes for 3 separate games,
Yeah.
right? To go through all of that with 2 tweets,
Yeah.
right? Like, it's not even trying to get an extra buck at that point. Like, I don't understand. Like, people don't really understand like the shipping costs and
Yeah.
making this thing, putting it on, printing it on the disc, printing out the boxes. It's
Yeah.
just insane to me
That's
that like they would do this.
That's the main thing. You hit the nail on the head because we talked about it not too long ago in the StrangeCast episode where we talked about Square Enix's marketing and how much they're paying for it.
Mhm.
Like, that's why there was even that conversation about with Double Exposure 2. You make the game, you make the budget for it and stuff like that. Then you're paying more for it because the marketing's not coming cheap,
Yeah.
are they? You're paying for active labor and stuff. So, like, this isn't really helpful. So, the same with that. How many people are really buying that collection? Like, even the money from it
Yeah.
as well. Like, is it going to make anywhere near the returns on the disc production and then also the cases and the publishers, the game shops that are buying it, etc.? Like, how the funds are split? Is it really going to make that? Would you not just
Yeah.
use your active Twitter platforms and stuff just to post it every other day where it's like you can buy the collection? You did it with Double
Yeah.
Exposure. Think about how many Double Exposure tweets there were with 30% discounts. The equivalent of that.
Right. Yeah. It's
Because you're trying to
I
make
don't
money back from
understand.
that. Like,
I don't understand what Square Enix is doing anymore with
I don't
Life is
know.
Strange. It's
Um,
like they're keeping it out of spite at this point. Like
yeah.
they're apparently just keeping this out of spite. Like I don't know what they're doing with this. I don't know if they care enough about Life is Strange, right? It's kind of like they're treating Life is Strange like Square Enix treat Life is Strange like Microsoft is treating Xbox
Yeah.
right now. Like, what are you doing with this? Obviously, you don't like this, and it's just a small, minute drop in your whole business. What are you doing? You know,
Yeah.
it's a little crazy to me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but but you saw it with the Embracer Group and the amount of IPs they sold off like that. And,
Yeah.
honestly, it would not surprise me if the Western Division closed out in the next 5 or 10 years because they're like, yeah, we're done here. We're going to pack our bags and go. Like, it would
Yeah.
not surprise me because it's like, is the money really there for Square Enix in its Western Division? I would argue it's nowhere near as profitable as its other divisions and what it's doing. And video game companies are like hemorrhaging money left, right, and center in certain places, depending on the studio and whatnot, in this climate. So, like this is a legacy franchise now, and that's also because of Square Enix's responsibility for not keeping people involved. Because, for example, even with Double Exposure panders to a new audience. It doesn't pander to
Mhm.
the old. It panders to a nostalgic old school audience of Life is Strange. But the way the game is written, the way it's done, it is written like a Gen Z. Let's get you involved in this game because you want it. Same with the TV
Mhm.
show. Let's make it in a way that we can try and attract a new audience to this franchise because it's now on legs. Like, you even joked with me before, Ken, we'll go into our review at some point, where it's like, the TikTok line that Vin Lang says, who speaks like that? Is that really pandering to a millennial audience or
Yes.
a Gen X audience? No, it's not. It's written like a Gen Z one, a Gen Z, Gen Alpha one. Same with Zoe Thorogood. Zoe Thorogood's 24, 26, something like that. She's young.
Yeah.
Like, they brought a young writer in. They're probably going to do it again where it's like, we'll go for a different writer, or we'll get Charlie Covell because Charlie Covell did the end of the fucking world. And, that's more like a, I would say that's a I'd say it's a Gen Z show more. I think I don't really hit
Mhm.
millennial. It's like late millennial / Gen Z, maybe zillennial kind of show. But like, they are targeting a new audience because the franchise is drifting. People are moving into different directions. People are getting older. You need to kind of attract new audiences. You need to keep
Mhm.
things refreshed. But it's weird. The marketing's been very, very weird so far. Like, I've just been watching things. I don't really know what's happened in the market. I don't know what's happened in the franchise in certain places. My head is just tired in certain places, but yeah,
Yeah.
very, very weird time. Very weird times. Adam, should we go to our other piece of news?
Yes. Our final big news.
Our final big piece of news. So Let's get it up here on the screen for you, lovely people. As you can see here, we got a video. If you want to watch it again, there's the collection. 47 replies. Interesting.
Oh.
Should we go ahead?
Yeah, I want to see.
Let's have a look.
Nope. No money. Sorry. Yeah, don't Nod to yeah. Jeez. DE2 went no.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can we consider these replies? No.
No, that's not fully a person, yeah.
Deck 9 can't even do proper marketing.
Well, yeah, dude, it's so weird. So weird. Advertising being so weird. Yeah, for real.
That's just the common thing on that. Like, that's also one as well from Sile. It's a shame it's not all on the disc. The remaster collection is still a buggy mess, but says PS5, but no native ports to the first 3 games.
Yeah.
There's the ESBL.
Okay, so shame it's not. The remaster collection is still a buggy mess. It says PS5. Okay, so maybe they downloaded. Maybe they downloaded the code because you haven't, and you haven't seen if it's like a native PS5. But then we heard from side A that the ESRD. That's weird. It's so weird.
That is a bit weird. Yeah, that's interesting actually. I remember downloading because it's like I don't know if I want to use the code at the minute. Remastered. Yeah, look there. That's a fair take as well. Remastered version is not on the disc, just a code. Buy.
Yeah, for real. Like it's just so dumb, dude.
Oh, actually, hang on. Let's have a look at this because see if it replies. Oh, so there you go.
Same as PS4. Look at that. It's so weird.
So Sile said, "Can anyone who has this confirm if the Life is Strange 2 code is native PS5 version on the same as PS4?" And someone was saying same as PS4. Yeah, because on the graphic it says PS4/PS5. So it's like the remaster collections there. Life is Strange 2 is there, but it's obviously the PS4 port. It's not like a PS5 native fix.
Yeah. Weird. So weird. Yeah. Like they haven't put anything. Yeah. Like honestly.
Oh, there's Alex. Yeah, I will be picking this up physical all day.
Nice. Good for them.
Why is UK price $59.99 but American pricing is $59.99, $60 to $80 to $80? We're paying $20 more for the same product. Welcome
is that
to the
true?
World.
Yeah, that's funny.
The press release said it can go up to £60. I paid $50 for mine because I got it from Amazon. So it let retailers switch things. I got it for £50 on the day after release from Amazon. So this is just embarrassing. Oh god,
is,
there's some replies here, man. Damn.
Xbox as well or exclusive PS5?
That's
get
also
rid of your
thing as well. It's on PlayStation only as well.
Yeah. So weird.
Goddamn.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
Such a weird time.
Right, Adam, should we go for our next piece of news? Because I think we've got quite a few things to do as well before we wrap up.
Yes.
Adam, as you can see here,
hungry.
Indeed, you are hungry. So as you can see here, Adam, Katy Bentz posted as well, saying, "And with that, LA Comic Con is wrapped. Thanks to Comic Con for approving our panel and allowing us to bring Life is Strange love to the con. It was a lovely time. The fans showed up, and it was great. It was so great meeting and chatting with so many of you. Definitely felt love. And as you can see there, some photos from Katy. The Comic Con panel, as you can see, all the actors were there. Diana Hutton was there. Erica Mori was there. Kylie Brown was there. Sarah was there. Sarah Bartholomew was there. Han Solo was there. Katy Bentz was there. Did I get everyone? Yeah, I think I got everyone there. Yeah. There were all the actors were there. She put there, "Thank you for coming out and showing so much love and support for us. What another special memory for us. All really hope we can make it out to more cons in the future."
Nice.
And there's another photo as well of all the actors there at their signing sessions that they were doing. And then also as well, big message from Katy who said, let's read this out as well. So it says, "Let's get sappy." I'm on the big screen, actually. Yeah, we are. Yes. So let's get sappy. It's truly taken a village to make all these cons happen. And with LA Comic Con, so many folks showed up in ways that were beyond amazing. We booked ourselves for these two past cons, which was PAX West was the other one. Day and I submitted a ton of cons, and we were chosen for PAX West and LA Comic Con. I had no clue the level of effort, management, coordination, and communication that was going to be required to put it all by ourselves. LA Comic Con was a larger beast, but it went so well, and I'm so appreciative of everyone. I'm gonna have to zoom in. That actually, it's like my eyes are being tested. There you go. Han Solo did wonders with our fan event venue and creating a freaking website. Erica Mori is an amazing advocate and negotiator. Of course,
Negotiator.
of course.
Yup.
I really looked out for the entire crew. Also picks the best food spots. Just saying, Dan Hutton related devotion to the franchise and fandom makes this happen with me. And last minute saving the day with getting last minute prints for castmates. Oh, Zachary Andrews helped do photo and video coverage at Wheel Claire for being an incredible freaking host, and me not needing to worry about the panel at all. And Sarah Bartholomew and Kylie Brown trusted the process and joined us with no idea how many it was going to go, and they did amazing at that first con. And once again, thanks to at the Tony Noto, I think that's that Day's partner. I'm not too sure.
Yeah, I think it is.
Sounds familiar. Yeah. Yeah. And at Chris
Io the legend.
Chris Io the legend.
Yeah.
For being wonderful handlers. And as you see there, they are all there.
Yeah.
Where's Kylie?
Nice.
She doesn't know.
Oh yeah. I guess Kylie ditched them, I guess,
Yeah, she's going back to
too good for them.
She's done with the interactions, the social parts. But you can see her there though, because Brian Deckhart tweeted it. Brian Deckhart was Connor in Detroit Become Human. As you see there, Life is so strange. So many cool people in this one photo. A lot of people there. And you can see there as well, some couple of replies. Michelle was there. I wish I was there to see you all. Now, that's like Swan coded, where he's like, I wish I went to see you all.
I wish I was there. I wish I was there. I wish I went to LA Con, but I'm afraid of people. So there's that.
Yeah.
It's about time. Yeah. Yeah, honestly.
That's quite funny.
I don't know what would happen. I don't know what would happen if I showed up to like one of those events. You know? Like, would I be welcomed as a friend or as an enemy? I don't know.
They'll tap you up for a wire first and see if you're wearing what's he wearing?
Share all your secrets.
Yeah, no, very cool though. Very, very cool to see that. And very, very cool for them to do the panels and stuff. It's very crazy time. But yeah, I'm glad that they actually went there, and it's quite nice to see the reflection of it. There is a video of Diana Hutton, Katy Bentz, and Zachary Andrews dancing, which you can see on Twitter if you'd like to as well, for all your enjoyments. So I do
have. I do actually have an outfit if I ever went to these events too.
Oh god.
Yeah. No, I straight up would have an outfit already picked out. Getting into these events, going to dinner,
Oh, that's an iconic episode. Oh, do you know them? Do you know they announced the film for that? Oh,
I'm
no, Adam. No, Adam.
No, I'm not trying to say like I'm upset. It's just kind of like, 2007 was a different time. In the same way that like if they made a Bully 2, like what would they do with it now? But like now it's, I don't know what they're going to do with Simpsons 2.
It'd be terrible, because at least with the Simpsons movie, the legacy writers were still there in some capacity. You still had some kind of influence from it, but like now it's just modern Simpsons, which is bad. Like, it's not good. It's not. Simpsons outlasted its cultural relevance. It's not. It's still got a fan base. It's still got a thing. The Simpsons.
It's still got memes here on the show.
Yeah, but it's all the memes from the other stuff, isn't it? Have you not noticed that trend where people, it's always the memes from the classic Simpsons stuff. No one uses modern Simpsons stuff because it's just not that great of a TV show. It never adapted to what its climate was. So, we're not no revisionist history. We're not a favor of that sequel. This is just another level of milking nostalgia. Adam, let's go through our last piece of the news. Let's get these wrapped up, and then we can go into our comment the podcast, spread the arts, and we can sign off here, because we have run on for too long here, unfortunately. But maybe fortunately for you people, because you might actually enjoy this. So, Adam, first piece. I'm going to quickly go back onto this one because I've shared the wrong tab. Can you see my screen? There you can see my screen. And we are going to one of our favorite human beings in the world. Hannah Telle is here. as you can see, not on the
Dang.
podcast, but on here. As you can see, a week ago from when we were recording, Hannah posted, "Hello, my new record, Reoccurring Dreams, is finally out. These songs are free-form odes to the magic of dreams. I've been dreaming of the same fictional but fascinating places for years, complete with strange, repetitive themes and people I only know from other dreams. I know myself and in the same surreal situations, night after night." For a while, I almost preferred being asleep rather than being awake because my dream life was so fascinating and bizarre. Elements from these dreams are woven into each song on the record. I'd like to give a huge thanks to my incredible producer Michael Rowell for believing in the songs and making me feel like they were special. He did an extraordinary job bringing my odd demos to life, and now when I listen to it, it feels like I'm back asleep and inside the dreams again. He produced, engineered, and played all the instruments and did backing vocals at Taurus Rising Records in Joshua Tree, California. There were also some excellent backing vocals done by the lovely at Pearl Charles, at Stephen Kerrison, and at Weird Jungle. Finish off the record with some great mastering. Thank you all so much to everyone who follows and listens to my music. I write everything myself on guitar from the heart and fund the recordings myself as well. It's an honor to bring my tunes to full actuality with amazing producers like Mark Rowell. Big thanks to John. Right, let's just click
You
on
got
it.
this.
Oh my hell.
Oh man, Giovanni
Giovanni Quaraz.
Quaraz.
Yeah, we
Yes.
butchered that. Okay.
Yes.
Right. To Jay for this photo and his cover art designs. I also want to say thank you to Love My Life at search for is that Adam? Aaron.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes. Aaron.
To Aaron for continuously encouraging me musically and making me feel like it's all worth it. Where's my mention? Why am I not mentioned in here?
Damn. You are the middle child of the Life is Strange people. Always
really
forgotten.
Completely forgotten there. Oh, dear God. As you can see there, that is Hannah Telle promoting her new music. Go and support this rather than listen to Taylor Swift. This is more important because we love Hannah Telle's music. So you can check it out. Her music is on Bandcamp as well. So thought I'd give it a shout out there.
It is $9 on Bandcamp. What a steal.
What a steal.
Go out, get it. Yeah.
Give me the vinyl with Miso's paw print on it. I will buy that day one. I will support it. So Adam, back on the news. Let's keep going for this. So as you can see here, Don't Nod has said here as well on the 2nd of October, the Lonesome Guild will be at IGN FanFest Fall Edition on the October 15th. Join us. Times as well, 9 a.m. PDT, 12 p.m. EDT, and 6 p.m. CEST. Obviously,
it's the Lonesome Wednesday, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my
IGN
God.
things.
Yeah.
So,
what time is that for me? 9 a.m. PDT?
I thought you were EDT. You're not EDT. No, you're not.
EDT is something else.
I think you're CEST,
okay,
aren't you?
No, I used to be CST, but now I'm EST, and CEST is also something else. That would be 12. Oh, okay. EDT is me. It is me.
Yeah.
EDT is Eastern Daylight Time, I guess.
Yeah. It'll change that soon,
anyway,
actually, because we change time zones at the end of the month, I think.
Oh God, dude, I can't.
Because we're currently on currently on BST, and it changes to GMT.
So, if you're on the East Coast like me, that is going to be at exactly 12 p.m. on a Wednesday.
Ooh.
Why are we doing this? Yeah. So IGN is here in America, and it's like you're putting it at 9 a.m. on a Wednesday. What are you doing?
Yeah.
So
crazy.
Weird.
Crazy.
Yeah.
So Adam, let's go into our next piece there as well. The lovely Kylie Brown. It was her birthday.
Yay!
We love
Happy
Kylie
birthday.
Brown. October 1st, 27 years old. Jeez, it feels so great. Every time she gets older, man. I do not like when she gets older, man. She was 19 years old when I interviewed her, man. And every time she gets a year old, I'm like, my God, my life is just etching away at me. It's like just completely going. So, yeah, we love Kylie Brown. She's amazing. And happy birthday to Kylie Brown. And speaking of Kylie Brown, Adam, in the news as well, topics. As you can see here, someone asked her, she was doing a little Q&A on Instagram, and then someone asked her saying, are you excited for the Life is Strange TV series? And she's put, I am. I'm excited
Yeah.
to see how they do everything and who they cast. I will definitely be watching when it comes out.
Yeah. And who will they cast? Who will they
Indeed.
cast? Yeah. Kylie Brown better be casted or I'm leaving the audience.
Yeah. Oh, that's a shame that they didn't. Would she be a Rachel Amber if she was younger?
No. Oh, wait. Would she be? Oh, if she was younger. Yeah. I could say that. Yeah. Yeah. Why not? Why wouldn't she be? Yeah.
I'm not saying she wouldn't.
Yeah. Why wouldn't she be? I'll fight anybody in the comics who says anything otherwise.
Yeah, it will be interesting to see. Yeah, give her a role. We need her in a role for that. She deserves it.
Yes.
So Adam, continuing up, as I said, there's any excuse to bring this person into our podcast now because we're going to name it after him at some point.
Yay.
Christian Devine on Twitter is all about Life is Strange bits, and Christian Devine has put there saying, welcome to the October country, and a screenshot from the Life is Strange 1 journal.
Yeah.
He's all about Life is Strange, and as I said, we're getting any excuse to shoehorn him into this. And Adam, another piece as well here, Marion Esquian, who left Don't Nod Montreal, we covered it on one of the podcasts, is now at, where did I put it now? My head's going.
Ubisoft Montreal.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I phrased that tweet in such a weird way.
Yeah.
Sorry. My head is like, we are like almost midnight here. But yeah, she's at Ubisoft Montreal. So she has now gone from Don't Nod Montreal to Ubisoft Montreal. And she's working at the Tom Clancy Rainbow Six Siege studio, which is quite cool.
What a wild transition going from Lost Records Blue and Rage to Rainbow Six Siege.
Mate,
that's so wild.
Luke missed the opportunity, man. She would have been doing the Fortnite skin, Swan Holloway, like boom, 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 shooting everyone. Like that's like, crazy. It is a crazy transition, but like, best of luck to her as well. Like, I think she'll be amazing, as you can see there. She's all ready for, for Ubisoft Montreal, which is very exciting. So we'll do that.
Have you ever played Rainbow Six Siege?
It's weird because I know that it's had a massive popularity rise after like the game's gone and stuff. I was a big Tom Clancy Rainbow Six fan, like Vegas as well, specifically Vegas. I love Rainbow Six Vegas 2. Me and my brother played like God knows how long online. It was just crazy. Like the multiplayer was so much fun. Peak multiplayer years back with Gears of War and stuff like that. But I never really got into Six Siege. I think it was I had like a love hate relationship with Gears of War because my friend Alex, who I know for many years, which is crazy, like Alex used to love playing Execution and Warzone, and mainly Execution. I hated it because I would die very quickly, and it's the same with the other guys. He used to love playing Call of Duty, and they'd play Search and Destroy. I'm like, please stop playing this mode. It's so infuriating because I'm Team Deathmatch / Annex in Gears of War, because all I care about is running out there and taking out as many people as I can. I die and I spawn back in.
Yes,
that's my position on it. So yeah, I just couldn't get into Rainbow Six.
Very slow.
It's very slow. It's it goes like Battlefield slow, and I'm like, no, I can't be doing this. And I used to enjoy Rainbow Six. You had like the terrorist hunt mode as well, and you had like co-op, and you had like all the co-op story modes and stuff, and it was really enjoyable. But yeah, I didn't get into it.
Yeah, I was in it for a long while. I think I probably stopped like right before the pandemic hit. So probably like 2020. Actually, no, scratch that. I was actually into it well into 2022, pretty much. Yeah.
Oh, really? I didn't realize that. Oh, yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah, I loved Siege for a long while. Yeah.
It's cool if you can get into it and you get all the things. I just couldn't. Yeah, it was just a bit unfortunate. It wasn't for me. So it is what it is. Adam, let's get these two quick pieces of news in whilst we're at hand because we missed off our side A. But as you can see here, anything to promote Claudia Leonardi, the Life is Strange comic book artist, Life is Strange Forget Me Not artist, her wonderful Alex Chen drawing, as you can see, bespoke there. Life is Strange True Colors, Alex as a bard this time. Very
Yay.
cool. And then equally as much, as you can see here, Life is Strange True Colors, which Steph casts some spells. Very, very cool. Amazing again. Quality is just unreal for like her prints. And finally, Adam, I'm going to pull this one up here as well. As you can see here, interesting piece that came, I was kind of like stumbled upon as well. And I'm just going to pull up the details. I can't remember out my notes actually. Where did I put it now? There it is. Yeah. So this is Beatrix. Oh. Beatrix.
Go.
Moersch. Oh my god. Beatrix Moersch. We spoke about Beatrix on one of the podcasts as well. Beatrix Moersch. Well, how are you saying it?
Where's the name?
Beatrix Moersch. There.
Oh, okay. There it is. Beatrix. I'm gonna say Moersch.
Moersch.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Moersch. I think that CH is a k sound. Moersch.
Yeah. And Julien Goyon as well there, the sound designer at Don't Nod Montreal. Beatrix is the audio lead as well. They both worked on Lost Records, Bloom and Rage. They are basically going to be appearing at the 2025 Montreal International Game Summit, which you can go to if you are there. It says there about the session in Lost Records, Bloom and Rage, examine objects, toys, desktop, Detrius? What is that? Detrius? Desktop Detrius?
Yeah, I have no idea.
Oh, waste or debris of any kind. Oh. Toys, desktop detritus, and even trash become carriers of story, memory, and nostalgia. This talk explores how audio-driven object interactions immerse players in the game's world and story, and how close collaboration across design, audio, and production made the features both emotionally resonant and technically feasible.
Nice.
Very cool.
Audio design is a wild feat. Like if you do anything with Foley, Foley's even worse, dude. Foley is near impossible.
Yeah.
But sound designing is fun, dude. Yeah.
Julien as well. He's a composer for his own solo projects.
Oh yeah, look at that. Wonder what else he's done. Julien Goyon.
He's doing your thing, Adam. He's doing a keyboard.
He's doing my thing. How dare he? You cannot. You cannot do that. I'm trying to look him up, but Julien Goyon. Trying to see like what else this person has done. Oh, we found his Bandcamp. Oh yes, Zran. It's Zran. Completely. Yes, we already discussed him. He has a lo-fi seasons. We've already discussed this gentleman. So yeah, good on him.
Look at that as well. Beatrix worked on Gears 5 Hivebusters and Dead by Daylight.
Dang, cool. Dude. That is wild. That's really cool.
Yeah. Damn. So let's thank you. We're very happy to put that into the news pieces because it's great. We're done there. Adam, comment on the podcast.
Comment on the podcast. Let's do this.
And again, apologies. I'm like slowly like deteriorating.
Would you like me to read? Would you like?
Yeah, if you don't mind, because my voice is like, oh god, I don't know how I've just done this podcast. Go on, please. Thank you.
At Squirrel 9843, senior Sly Recca. I'm gonna say senior Sly Recca, 9843. It would be really cool if they do the farewell episode as a flashback somewhere in the season. In the season, the TV series. I feel like they could do a lot with character building and make Max and Chloe more relatable through that episode. I'm also sort of worried how they'll do the narration. So much of the story is told through Max's perspective on her personal thoughts. So how will they convey that without having a tacky narration? We shall see. That is a good point, because a lot of times you will see like Max just like, oh no, what do I do? Like in her own head. That is interesting. Yeah,
it is. I think it was that username Seriously Erica.
Oh, seriously,
seriously,
Senior
Erica. I genuinely when you made that comment, so I was like, is he taking the piss or is he actually like got the strong? It's seriously Erica.
Senior Slayer Erica.
Oh dear God. If you're still
Anyways,
here,
you're gonna
please
go
do subscribe. Just it'll be greatly
by
appreciated.
Senior Slayer Erica. It's gonna be your name from now on. No, that's a good point.
Yeah.
It's a really good point. Especially like the world building and farewell, but like how are they gonna do that? Like Max in their own head narration. It's gonna be cheesy, tacky. That's a good point. So I'm interested to see that. And it sounds like you, Senior Slayer Erica, have the same kind of perspective as I do. We'll see. You know, like I don't really have an opinion, negative or positive. I'm just kind of like I kind of have to see it for myself. You know.
Yeah. Interesting enough as well. Where did and Erica said that as well. Like it's a flashback farewell. Can farewell really be a flashback, or does it have to be a full episode? And then, for example, if you put that in the season, where does it fit, and does it affect Life is Strange 1's narrative? Because Life is Strange 1 narrative is very concentrated. So it's like, are you going to disrupt the flow of it? Because like that flashback episode, because like the flashback episode, for example, would be, for example, Life is Strange episode 3, Chaos Theory, bleeding to episode 4, Dark Room. When you go back into time and Max changes history, and then she obviously has that entire thing with Chloe, and it's like Chloe's in the, is wheelchair bound and all that stuff. That's almost like a flashback, but flash forward, like kind of feel like that thing where it's like, slows down the narrative and then speeds it back up. Would that do the same thing here with Farewell? Is that even like a really good idea to put that in the show?
That's interesting.
And then
We shall
also,
see.
well, yeah, and also losing Max's monologue is a big one as well. That's a very hard one to lose as well, because you need her. It's part of a character. Same with Swan. Swan's the exact same. She does an internal monologue.
Yeah,
because otherwise you can't do it. So, yeah, all very interesting.
Here is at Thomas Murky. At Thomas Murky, who is a fellow Metal Gear head. Thomas Moersch says, quote unquote, compelling, able to capture and hold one's attention. Life is Strange 1, Rachel, was certainly compelling in that sense. I can't think of any many other characters like her that get talked about so much by so many and yet never actually appears. When I first played the game, I remember being utterly convinced that we'd eventually meet her, which of course made the eventual result of her even more soul-crushing. BTS Rachel was certainly one of my favorite parts of the game, but I think the writers shied away from some of her more compelling features. We don't see her interact much with other characters, and I can't recall anything that showed her social chameleon nature that was mentioned by her fellow students in the first game. And whilst episode 1 did a decent job of allowing Chloe to allow Rachel's dubious actions, I think those criticisms, I think those criticisms came to an abrupt stop in episode 2 and 3. Absolutely, 100% agree with that. Yeah. Except for those that get voiced by Elliot. Now, far be it from me to do anything. I just love how you now. Far be it from me to do anything that might be seen as defending Elliot. Thank you, Thomas, for elaborating on that. So we would have canceled you from being a subscriber. But if the devs had made him a bit less creepy, yes, and allowed him to make a decent argument that shook Chloe's or the player's faith in Rachel a bit, that would have helped boost. Oh, can I read that again? Because that's the best take I've ever seen in my life. But if the devs had made him less creepy and allowed him to make a decent argument that shook Chloe's or the players' faith in Rachel a bit, that would have helped boost the compellometer a few points. 100%. Great take by Murky. As it is, though, I think BTS made a pretty good character out of Rachel Amber, not just especially a compelling one. Not just not an especially compelling one. That's one of the best takes I've seen on the show yet. That's one of the best takes. If Elliot came in as the pivotal of like the players' interaction with Rachel and like questioning who Rachel is instead of being a creepy stalker, that would have just taken the cake. That's a good take. Good on you, Thomas.
Yeah, because it shows BTS's vulnerability of not fleshing out characters. Because like with Samantha Myers, she's kind of there as an extension to Nathan Prescott's story, and she doesn't really add any impetus to the story. She doesn't add anything of value for that. She kind of just stops at halfway. The same with Rachel Amber as well, because like I think like the social chameleon skills would start probably when she's in Tempest play, for example, like she's in the classroom with the students and she's like, masking with them and kind of like, being friendly. But it's not much more outside of that because it is Chloe's there and Rachel's there. So it's like you miss all those elements of the Frank Bowers kind of dynamic, who she interacts with other people, etc., and it like lacks that. So it's like Rachel Amber from BTS is a depiction of something completely different, and I think it's completely different from what the Life is Strange 1 game is implying, because that's why she becomes really complicated. She's like Mary Jane Watson in like kind of personality. She's like a girl next door vibey kind of girl, but then she's like that really enigma driven kind of like character. Who really is she? Like you have that kind of question mark, be like, who is Rachel Amber with a question mark? Because you'd be questioning every little bit of her. Yeah, I think it's a great take. I think it's a spot on as well. And Ellie, again, like that's the thing with Ellie. Ellie just becomes a creepy, like whatever. And it's like he needs more to him, a bit more. He needs a role in the story, which adds to the layer of it. I think that's the thing with Rachel Amber. It goes back to that thing that I said to you about Chloe saying, for example, that Rachel and Max would get friends. It's like, would they? It's like, really, would they? And like, they really compatible. Like, I've had it with people and they say it to me, it's like, you'd get on really well with this person. I'm like, would we? I'm like, would we get on really well with that? It's like, I don't believe that for a minute. They get offended by it as well. I'm like, no, because it's like, I just know what's going to happen right there. You know what's going to happen with like compatibility. It's like, if you recommended me to one of your other friends, and I was like, it wouldn't work because the compatibility is just not there. It's just you're trying to be a conduit to connect other people.
I'm legitimately trying to think of any one of my friends you would be compatible with, like in a friend group.
Nobody.
I'm legitimately thinking, and I don't think there's like, I don't know if there's anybody that like you would like be at least like friends with, like buddies with.
No.
I don't think there is.
I wouldn't be.
Yeah.
No, it yeah, it wouldn't. It's like when you said like, you know what an Adnan game is. Like that's when you know that's when you know you got into my mind. It's like, yeah, that's where it's spot on. No.
Yeah, I don't.
And it's same with my friends, for example, or friend, or whoever else is. I don't really know if I'd be like, no. Like with you, I'd be like, no, because I'm like, no. I just don't see the dynamic working because it's like just too obtuse, like from my side at least. Like our relationship, so yeah, it's interesting. Like I completely agree with that, because I don't think Rachel Amber's compelling in Before the Storm. I think she's just written in a very interesting character-driven way in terms of being a character that could be created and thingy. But like all her compelling agency, the mystery and stuff is stripped away in Before the Storm. There's not much mystery behind Rachel Amber in that BTS. Like I said, it's our entire wind gush scream, and it's like, does she have powers? And it's like, does she have powers? Wait, what? What's happened there? It's like it kind of stops on the. It's like it just stops on the edge of like maybe being a bit more mysterious, and it's yeah.
Good take, Thomas. Good take.
Yes,
bravo.
Thank you for both the comments. If you do want to leave your comments on the podcast, let us know. We'll try and pick them out. We're trying to get back on schedule, so hopefully we can kind of catch up with where we're at in the backlog and bring people's comments in. So Adam, spread the arts. Where you going?
You know what? I'm going to use my spread the arts to kind of give my early impressions of Ghost of Yote, if you will. Very early impressions of the game. I do want to say this. Should you buy this game at $70? I'm not positive. I would say wait for even like a 10% sale. Like if it goes on sale for like 10%, 15%, $70 is kind of a steep price for what this game is. And again, we're talking early.
Yeah.
People are always saying like this is like game of the year contention, and I'm like, I don't know, man. I can sell you Expedition 33. It's priced at $50, and I would, dude, if it was 70, I'm like, dude, that is a $70 game. It is a compelling story. I can sell you lost records. I can sell you blueprints. I'm not saying that Yote is bad. And now I'm going to get into the reason why, right? So Tsushima, if you remember Tsushima, did you play Tsushima, Adnan?
No, I didn't know, but I do remember Tsushima.
Yeah, it's not a linear story, but it's the same way of an Assassin's Creed where you're going around, you're liberating, there's things to do to get distracted, to kind of like break up the story a little bit, but you are liberating Tsushima. In Yote, you are definitely in the hunt for like the Yote 6 that has killed your family and to honor their legacy.
Mm-hmm.
And the story isn't as compelling as Tsushima, right? But what Yote is, it is Tsushima, but it is Breath of the Wild. And what I mean by that is that is just an open world to get distracted in, and you got a story, kind of like Breath of the Wild was. Like, hey, the princess needs saving. Or like, hey, the Yote 6 is out there. You gotta hunt them. But there is so much distractions in the world. And you can just ride, and there is another side quest that is so good, dude. And there's another collectible that's so good. And there's another wolf den that you have to help free the wolves, and it's so good. The side missions and the side distractions are so good.
Yeah.
And the main story, in my opinion, isn't as compelling to go forward and like really go after that main story, not like Tsushima was. But what's within the world, and this is why I say it's not really worth $70. It is just a very fun world to be in. It's a very fun world to dick around in and just like explore. For that $70 to have like a playpen fun in, I would say wait for a sale on this one because it is a lot of fun, but not $70. And I hope that makes sense.
Yeah.
Right. I'm enjoying my time in Yote, and I'm definitely having a lot of fun. But if you did not like Tsushima, you're not going to like Yote. It's not going to win you over. And I do like Tsushima more than Yote, but I'm still having a lot of fun. Again, when I say early impressions, I mean like I'm 10 hours into the game. I'm 10 hours. I can already see myself giving this an 8 out of 10. Like, this is a very solid game. It's fun. It is a finished video game. I think it's a fun time. I'll give it an 8 out of 10 for this 10 hours. But yeah, take with it as you will. But I recommend it, just not at 70.
It sounds like, I don't know why when you were explaining it sounds like Infamous First Light, like the way you were describing it.
Yeah.
Because I really enjoyed all the side stories and stuff. The main story is a bit like, okay, but they really like jazzed up the side stuff in that game.
The side missions in this game are just so good. Here's the thing. The side stuff, like the missions and the collectibles, are worth getting distracted for. Like, I'm on my way to the main mission. I have done half of a main mission because every time I'm on my way to another main mission, I'm like, there's another thing I'm getting distracted with. There's another yellow bird. There's another person in need of help. There's another treasure map that I have to go hunt down and see where the treasure is. The side missions are great. It's just take with it as you will. It's not I don't think the main story is compelling as Tsushima was.
Yeah.
So take with it as you will.
Yeah, it sounds like if you got the money, you like Tsushima, you should play it, and it's just going to be a lot of fun. But it's not as story driven in the same way.
No. And here's the other thing: you do not need to play Tsushima to play Yote. I haven't finished the story. I can tell you right now, like I'm only early stuff in. You really do not need to play Tsushima to play Yote. You can just jump into Yote and you'll be just fine.
Right. Okay. I feel you. So mine, I'll do 2 throughout the arts. Just give me a second.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to go on for too long because like this voice is not getting any better. It's just like deteriorating even more. So I thought I'd play a backlog one as well. So I thought I'd show you this first one at least because this is now back with me.
Oh,
so that is one of the vinyls that's signed with. Is that a silver pen that's signed with? Yeah, it's silver. So I've got the gold one over there. I'll show the gold one the next one, but that's my Ruth Radley signed one. And it's actually signed inside as well. So I got to open it as well and sign it. So that is Ruth Radley's signed thingy. I do have the game case. I don't know if I've showed the game case, but this is my main one as well because I went crazy, Adam. I even told Adam about this. I went crazy a little bit.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, screw it. Why not? Why not? So I thought I would get.
Whoa.
This is sealed.
Dang. That's wild.
So this is the Life is Strange, True Colors, rare, sealed vinyl that people really desire. That was, I believe, an influencer market. I think when we were covering it as well, when we were talking about this is the influencer marketing thingy. And this is sealed version, which I got for, I think, a pretty reasonable price when I did buy it. And I outbidded someone for it. So you are watching the person who bidded on it. Don't unsubscribe. But yeah, I thought I'd buy this. I'm currently stopping myself from buying the first one, which I've seen on eBay, and it's almost £1,000. But we'll see what happens. Yeah, it's too expensive. I'm not paying that for it. But yeah, this is the True Colors one. It looks pretty cool, and it's like, yeah, screw it, I'm gonna get it because why not? Because it's decent. Nice. So yeah, this was me buying this, so I went a bit crazy with that.
No, that's good.
But yeah, I thought I'd recommend that for my Spread the Arts because it's pretty cool for a vinyl. But I just don't like what is wrong. Like, you can't even bother putting like social media posts out and stuff. Why don't you just reprint these or like reprint the first file? Like, sorry, I'm not an expert. Like, if I drop my CV in at Square Enix London, I'd be making absolute fortunes from this game. I'd be milking the udder even more than other people would be. I'd be like, bang, bang, bang. Here's all the stuff that people want from it. You want a Chloe Price plushie? I'm going to get you another one. Here's a different design. We'll change a color. It's like doing that entire like Malibu Stacy scene from The Simpsons where like, was it Lisa Lionheart she tries to do as the figure with Malibu Stacy, and then she like has all the figures out, and then it's like there's a new Malibu Stacy and Smithers is there. He's like, and it's got a hat, and it's like that's what I'd be doing. I'd be like Chloe Price with a hat, Chloe Price with a beanie, Chloe Price with the Monopoly hat. There's a collaboration. I was smashing money out, but yeah, like that for some reason. I don't understand why they don't reprint the first Life is Strange vinyl. That's a bizarre one for me because that even on a yellow recycled version, even if they made it a limited run, it would sell out within the first hour, guaranteed. And I think to be honest as well, I think that they should really do this one as well. To be honest, there is a track on here, by the way, that isn't actually on the soundtrack in the game. I can't remember which one it was as well. There's I remember reading somewhere about it. But yeah, very very cool.
Nice.
Feel for Music as well.
Yeah.
They did the
What's that?
Feel for Music on here.
Oh, yes.
Jackson worked with them for that, which is cool. So yeah, that's my Spread the Arts. So yeah, I'm gonna go and hit myself repeatedly with this because I'm losing consciousness right now. But yeah, thank you for joining us. Apologies, it's been a long day. I've been working and my voice has just gone. And yeah, this was not expected the way I thought it was going to play out, but it has played out. It has, and I had to push the podcast back because like Adam, I've mistimed everything here, like the way that my work day has been. So apologies if it looks like I've zonked out because it is 12:30 now as well here. So I think with that note as well, we're going to sign off. So thank you for joining us. I hope you all enjoyed this podcast. If you are new here, please do consider dropping subscribe on the channel, turn on notifications, like the video, share with your friends. We've crossed 2,100 subscribers. We're almost at 2,200 subscribers. So if you can get us there, that would be amazing. And StrangeCast available on Spotify with the video version, Apple Podcasts, all that stuff. So go and rate us, go and download us, go and follow us because it's always important. And before we sign off as well, quick shout out to our Patreon subscribers because you keep the lights on. So obviously Kevin Lackner, Sundy, Clare McLoughlin, Yellow Flash, Jake Churchill, Carly, Gordberry, Kevin Kestis, Clarx, MrAnselmi, Spunger, and The Lost Fan for all supporting us on Patreon. That is really appreciated. Stay tuned. There will be a Patreon incentive coming very soon. Just working on it at the moment. Well, working on it. We are working on it. So just stay tuned for that. And then other little things will come as well. But yeah, thank you for joining us. Hopefully, my voice is better in the next episode because this is probably not done any wonders for it. But appreciate you being here. Leave us your thoughts in the comments. We'll pick them up in the next episode. And yeah, stay tuned for our next episode. See you later, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Ready for the mosh pit, Shaka Brown.